2 Maccabees 7 and 15. Afterwards, they brought the fifth also and mangled him. Then looked he unto the king and said, Thou hast power over men. Thou art corruptible. Thou doest what thy will. Yet think not that our nation is forsaken of Yahweh, but abide a while and behold his great power.
Right, because he said that what happens is when you think that the heathen already know through the experiments is that if we're not with our power seems to be against us. But he always said, I'm gonna have mercy on you. You know, and continuously he goes back to I think I was reading this morning, what's that, Ezra's? It was Ezra's. It was speaking on but it was saying every book you'll find out how merciful the Most High is. He's merciful to his people, Israel, man. So you gotta understand that we have been beaten, trodden down, but hey, we finally get it together to understand. But that's why the elect is a part of this, because the 2/3 is not going to turn to the Most High. The elect is crying out every day, screaming, you know, through our spirit, crying, screaming, hey, look, Yahweh save us, you know. Speaking of, hopefully we don't mean this to say, look, our spirit is like groaning to him, you know. We the only ones that the Spirit of the Lord is only going. The elect is the only one that's trying to at least attempt to do well in his eyes, you know. And so, you know, and that's the only one that's speaking his name, you know. To the other Israelite camps that's out here, man, that's dealing with the name, that's trying to delete the name out of the doctrine, because this is a doctrine, man. And when you pull the name out of the doctrine, you pull the whole weight. You put the name and everything else. The name is heavier than everything else. He said he put his word before his name, so his word, Salaki, his word goes ahead of his name. So then you got you coming out of your own hearts, just to make. And I'm telling you, I go back to this every week for filthy lucre to make sure you get your
word says not to blaspheme his name.
And that's what it is. You make it seem like he's Jesus with Iesis, or whoever you might call him to be, or he doesn't exist. When it says the scriptures say that, when you can go into records out of the scriptures and go into world history to know that this dude did exist. I mean, Yahweh Shah did exist. You know.
This is 2 Maccabees 7 and 16. Then looked he unto the king and said, Thou hast power over men, thou art corruptible, thou doest what thy will, yet think not that our nation is forsaken of Yahweh, but abide a while and behold his great power, how he will torment thee in thy seed.
And that's what the so-called white man thinks, you know, because it's been a while, you know, since the Most High gave us into his hand, and we've been in their hands for a long time, you know. So by, you know, judgment not being expediently brought upon him, and him being able to do all of the things that he's been doing, all of these wicked things that he's been doing to the nation of Israel for a while, he thinks that the Most High gave him leave to be able to do those things, you know. That the Most High has just completely done away with the nation of Israel. But the Most High didn't forsake us, you know. The Most High just allowed, he allowed you to do it for an opportunity, you know. I mean, for a moment, you know, because that's how the Most High works. The Most High doesn't just come and just bring judgment right away. He'll allow you to build up sin upon sin upon sin upon sin to the point where he can't stand you to be in his sight, and he just does away with you completely.
After him also they brought the six who being ready to die and be not deceived without cause, for we suffer these things for ourselves, having sinned against our power.
And that's the reason why we're suffering, you know, because we've sinned against our power, you know. So we're willing to suffer, you know.
Having sinned against our power, therefore marvelous things are done unto us. But think not that thou takest in slack. But think not thou that takest in hand the staff just strive against Yahweh, that thou shalt escape unpunished.
You know, because these devils aren't going to escape unpunished as much as they want to. That's the reason why a devil would tell you, oh, we didn't do it unto you. You know, we didn't do it unto you. But your forefathers did it unto us. Therefore, the scriptures say, prepare slaughter for him for the iniquity of his fathers. You know? Here it is. You're in the stead of your father. You inherited their wealth. You inherited their glory. You inherited their economy. You inherited everything from them. So it's only right that you inherit their punishment and their judgment.
Revelations 12:10. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation, the strength and the kingdom of our God, our power, and the power of his Messiah, for the accuser of our brethren is cast down, who is accusing them before our power day and night.
Right, the accuser. Every day they're in their witch cove accusing us. Look at it. Look, as they put a plate of pork in front of a man, they put this system, or they put everything that you see on TV in front of us. They know Israel is easily seduced. So they accuse us but actually putting it in front of our face.
Yeah.
So, you know,
God, they're teaching our women to be whores. They're encouraging our young men to be sodomites. You know, they're putting pork inside of our food. And then after they do it, they'll go and accuse us to the Most High. Like the Most High is foolish. Like he can't see that you're doing this. That you're setting those stumbling blocks in front of the nation of Israel. You know, so you're going to receive judgment. You know, I got a quick precept. This is Psalms 37 and verse 32. It says, the wicked watcheth the righteous and seeketh to slay him. Yahweh would not leave him in his hand, nor condemn him when he is judged. Wait on Yahweh and keep his way, and he shall exalt thee to inherit the land. When the wicked are cut off, thou shalt see it. I have seen the wicked in great power and spreading himself like a green bay tree. You know, because they are flourishing, you know, in this world through their wickedness, you know. They did become rich, you know, from selling Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans into slavery and off the hard working in the backs of the Israelites. You know, they are prospering in this world. You know, they're spreading themselves like a green bay tree. But look at what the Lord said, you know. It says, yea, he passed away, and lo, he was not. Yeah, I saw him, and he could not be found. You know, so there's gonna come a day when you're not gonna see a so-called white people walking a dog up the street, man, or two homosexual, you know, white people or walking together, man. You ain't gonna see that because they're gonna be completely done away with. They're gonna be completely put out of the earth, man.
That's right.
Mark the perfect man and behold the upright, for the end of that man is peace. But the transgressors shall be destroyed together. The end of the wicked shall be cut off. You know, so they're going to be completely cut off. All of the people that tormented us, all of the people that made everything a living hell. You know, the people that made us drink of that cup of slavery. You know, that cup is going to come back into their hand, and after 1,000 years, they're going to be completely done away with.
This is Psalms 17 and 13. Psalm 17 and 13. Arise, O Yahweh, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. You know what I'm saying? Because like the Aqua said earlier, you know that, you know, we yearn in the spirit daily. You know, sometimes, you know, we talk to ourselves, you know, just grumbling, moaning, groaning. You know what I'm saying? You got to get up every damn day, you know, and go to work for this devil. You know what I'm saying? And you give, you know, you do your all, and it's never enough for this devil. You know what I'm saying? He always want more and more. You know what I'm saying? He always trying to capitalize off you. You know what I'm saying? And understanding that, you know, that Esau is the devil, who is the so-called white man, and knowing, you know, like I say, you know, with the devil, you know, putting us in slavery and whatnot, even to this very day, to where, you know, You can't leave the country, you know what I'm saying? You gotta ask for permission for every damn thing. You can't even fish on your own, you know what I'm saying?
License.
You know, all these dumbass licenses, you gotta pay all these ridiculous fees, you know what I'm saying? You try to, you know, get your little tax return year to year, you know what I'm saying? He come up with bullshit excuses why he, you know, he trying to take it back or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? And he basically just always in your pockets, you know what I'm saying? It's like, god damn, man, it's like, you know, what more, you know, can you do?
Hey, there's a scripture in the Apocrypha. If I can find it real quick, I'll read it. But basically, just to land back on what you said, that scripture says that you know, basically that the money of a man is his life. You know, and if you take his wages away, you slave him. You know, because how's that man gonna eat? How he's gonna provide for his family? And that's the environment that the so-called white man have provided for us. You know, of an environment where you can't, you know, take care of your family, where you can't, where you work, you don't have enough money. You gotta try to balance the little money that you have, you know, either put towards bills or to buy groceries with. You know, and if you go ahead and buy groceries to feed your family, you're gonna end up getting evicted. That's the environment that he made, man, and that's wickedness.
We live that what the brothers just spoke of. We live that every day. So we know exactly. We're experts at it, nothing. You know.
And that goes to show you that we're not even living, man. We're not even living. So if we're not living right now, how much more? If we're already suffering, how much more just to go ahead and suffer for a righteous cause, man? So that at the end of your suffering, you know, you receive salvation, you receive glory, you receive those riches that your heart desire, man. But first you got to care about the true riches, which is these scriptures, man, which is His truth.
Yes. This is Psalm 17 and verse 14. From men which are thy hand, O Yahweh, from men of the world which have their portion in this life, in whose belly thou fillest with thy hid treasure, they are full of children, and leave the rest of their substance to their babes. You know, and like we have to, like, on a daily have to witness that. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, you go to work with these crackers, and you know, you see these shows of where, you know, they living in these lavish houses and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? And they just passing that shit down from generation to generation, you know what I'm saying? Knowing at the beginning of it all is everything that they living off of is really, you know, the treasure of the Israelites, you know what I'm saying? The world is spending all of our money, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, we got to take that ill right now because, you know, we went off as a nation, you know what I'm saying? And that's punishment that that Yahweh Ba'Shem is judged. Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai is judging on us because you know we went against His law, statutes, and commandments. You know, so basically, you know, we gotta just take that L and we gotta just sit back you gotta sit back and just endure, you know what I'm saying? All you can really do right now is just pray for strength, you know what I'm saying? Pray for patience, you know, pray for faith, you know what I'm saying? And just, you know, it just pretty much hold out because everything that's going on in this world, like, it ain't for us, you know what I'm saying? This shit ain't for us, you know what I'm saying? It don't profit us nothing, you know what I'm saying? Because anything you get, you know, that's tangible in this world, that's carnal in this world, it can be, you know, it can be here 1 minute and gone the next. You know what I'm saying? Your car can be here 1 minute, gone the next. Your job, hell, your family, you know what I'm saying? You yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like, who was it, Ezekiel? You know what I'm saying?
His wife.
He lost his wife, you know, in the truth, you know what I'm saying? And basically, the Most High told him, like, basically, don't even cry a tear, you know what I'm saying? Just, hey, it happened, you know, you still got to continue and do the work, you know what I'm saying? So that's how we got to be. We got to be hard and just got to keep going. We can't be, you know, getting weak-hearted and soft, you know, all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? You got to just stay in these scriptures, man, and keep doing the work, period, point blank.
put the scripture real quick. Let's talk about that man. This is Psalm 33 and 5. It says, "They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men." This is so-called white man. They're not. So what we're talking about, this worldly, the word that we live in. Look, we were put under the curses for a reason, man. Because we didn't listen to Yahweh Shema Shai. That it was just look. You do this. This was gonna happen to you. You're gonna obtain the kingdom, but basically you're just gonna be maintained. But look, in this time that we had to come, the Most High had to show how not to live, which way not to live, not how the wicked live, we shouldn't live. So these men are basically, these men and these goddamn devils is basically a big lesson that we had to actually, a lesson that we are shown through the whole world, because the Most High made a whole stage play of this, you know, to show that, look, you my blessed, but look, this was happening with the wicked, so be righteous. And everything you do and everything shall fall unto you that you need. But that's why the only thing we're going to have it is in the kingdom, because at this moment, we went off so many times. It ain't no use to try to save us, and to try to get us to be one or get out. Right now, he has a time appointed for us to be holy in that day. He has a time, because what? This is his thing. And we can't change his thing. We can't change his doctrine. It's impossible. You know, so when you try to change his doctrine, he changed your position. You know, he run you out of here. Right? The spirit doesn't. Look, what they say, ball don't lie. The Most High, Yahweh Shema Shai, don't lie. The spirit does not lie, man. He knows how to get rid of wickedness out of anything that was around righteousness.
And then the most High can do it as a opportunity to see who's upright and who's not. So he can throw, you know, somebody up there, up inside of, you know, your whole